everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Shine Africa. We are at the Sumatra Hotel in BMC, and of course, I am your host, Reverend Abongta Mirabel Surengwa. On today's episode of the show, we want to talk to a very young, multi-talented lady. And just before you meet my guest, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our guest artist, Be Strong.
Hey, 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 hey. Love the sweet when they go the faithful. See sound beam ray. Mr. Bichon, baby can dance my moniki. Baby can dance my kosa. Baby can dance na zonto. Baby can dance na mbaya. Baby can dance na moniki. Baby can dance my kosa. Baby can dance na zonto. Baby can dance na mbaya. This girl too fine, oh. I strong like a tanga, but you know the man, oh. You soft like popo, cow. This girl too fine, oh. I strong like a tanga, but you know the man, oh. You soft like popo, cow. Nyango, you too much hair. Your white price now how much? You sweet so head and touch. Make I take you go my church. The money don't count, I want to spend them. You be patient, you must enjoy them. Anything what you want, I go buy them. Yes, I go buy them. Cause Nyango, you too much. That white price now how much? Yeah. Whoa, this girl too fine, oh. I strong like a tanga, but you know the man, oh. You soft like popo, cow. This girl too fine, oh. I strong like a tanga, but you know the man, oh. You soft like popo, cow. Oh, he's lying, oh, he's lying, oh, he's lying, oh, sweetheart. I know the lie, oh, lie, oh, lie, oh. Your love is shine, oh, it's fine, oh, it's prime, oh, baby. You be the eye, oh, eye, oh, eye, oh. You're nice and simple, with your dimples, ooh, girl, you're beautiful. This one I swear, no be lie, no be lie, no be lie. You're nice and simple, with your dimples, ooh, girl, you're beautiful. This one I swear, no be lie, no be lie, no be lie. Some girls that make makeup, but they look like said they've been a juju. Come make we take this club, show them say this love not true true. Open your joyful eyes, bless me with Tonamu, Tonamu. Baby dance now afro, I go take you for my moto. Forget tomorrow, I go wipe away your sorrow. Baby dance now afro, I go take you out of ghetto. CFA plus euro, protect you be your Rambo. Protect you be your Rambo. See sound beam ray. Baby can dance my moniki. Baby can dance my kosa. Baby can dance na zonto. Baby can dance na mbaya. Baby can dance na moniki. Baby can dance my kosa. Baby can dance na zonto. Baby can dance na mbaya. Breaking body, give it to me. I want you to show me some love. Give it to me, baby. You the make my heart go. This girl too fine, oh. I strong like a tanga, but you know the man, oh. You soft like popo, cow. This girl too fine, oh. I strong like a tanga, but you know the man, oh. You soft like popo, cow. Oh, he's lying, oh, he's lying, oh, he's lying, oh, sweetheart. I know the lie, oh, lie, oh, lie, oh. Your love is shine, oh, it's fine, oh, it's prime, oh, baby. You be the eye, oh, eye, oh, eye, oh. Yeah, my baby, that's your love, hey. Mr. Big Trunk.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, keep clapping for Be Strong. In that one love dance, I don't know if the guy has bones in his body, but when the time comes, we're going to get all of that information from him. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please, can you put your hands together for my very pretty and beautiful guest, Carisma.
Thank you.
I've fallen in love with everything. The shoes, the dress. You look so cute.
Thank you, you too.
Oh, thank you very much. You asked us to do orange juice.
Yes.
Okay, so we go to my kitchen where we do the juice.
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
So tell me, why do you like orange juice?
Lately I eat a lot and orange is kind of an appetizer to me.
Oh, this is not serious. How can you say you eat a lot?
I do. I mean, from my size, the last time you saw me,
Yeah,
I think I look different.
that's true. Very different. And you want some more.
Yes.
Intentionally.
Intentionally.
This is serious. It's not easy to find a woman who wants to eat these days. That's good anyway. You
On a
need it
normal
at
day, I
some-
don't like food, so.
Okay.
But recently, I'm trying. I really want to eat.
Yeah, okay. I think there are times like that. And when you have the appetite, don't deny yourself
Of course.
Yeah. Especially because you're yet to make babies, eh? For some of us, you don't try that.
Yeah.
Wow. Our juice is ready.
Okay, I can't wait to sip.
Here's for you.
Thank you.
What's your favorite color, please?
Red.
Oh, the lady in red. That's a beautiful color for a woman. Can you have a sip, please? I take a red too, so we are identical.
Yes.
Very sweet. Exceptionally sweet.
I don't want to stop sipping it.
And just before we take leave of you, ladies and gentlemen, remember that a kitchen without a juicer is not alive. A kitchen without a juicer is not alive.
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
You're welcome back from that juicy break, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us, you're still on Shine Africa, and I am still in the company of my very beautiful guest.
I'm blushing.
Blush,
Blue,
blush,
red,
yeah.
yellow, pink.
Wow, that's so beautiful. You're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for
In
having
fact,
me.
we've been talking about having you for a long time, and finally God made it possible, and so I'm so happy.
I'm happy you have me.
Yeah, thank you. Now, your names are really very long, eh? Let me, Carisma, Patrick, complete the other ones, please.
Okay, so normally the viewers will have to be very keen to get all the names.
Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Carisma Esther Patrick Asonganyi Ade Damola.
Oh, Jesus, there was no way I could have made that out.
No, you wouldn't.
So tell us about you. Who are you?
Charisma, I'm a Cameroonian national, first of all, from the Southwest region.
Yeah.
Precisely Fontem.
Yes.
Some people call us Bangwa 99 cents.
Oh,
but
you're 99 cents.
no, I think I'm way past that now because since I was born, they've been calling us 99 cents. So
Now you're up to 100?
I think I should be 1,000 or so. Yeah, I should be.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just Charisma. I'm just me. But I grew up in the Southwest where I had my primary education. Then I moved to Bamenda where I did secondary and then high school. Then I moved to Yaoundé and I read sociology in the University of Yaoundé 1
Yeah.
and anthropology. And then this is me. After getting to the job market, I finally became something else. I mean, far away from the dreams I had when I was a kid.
Yeah, okay. So today you're an entrepreneur.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah, you are doing so many things that we're going to discover in the course of the show.
Yeah.
But after school, what was the first thing that you became?
The first thing I became was a communicator.
For Oboy show?
Comedy
Yeah,
concept.
that's the first time I met you.
Yes.
Yeah, and the time I decided to have you on the show was the day I heard that you're running a watch point
For ladies.
For ladies. Not that the cars should be owned by ladies,
Yeah.
but all the workers are
ladies.
ladies. Yes. When I'm so keen, I mean, I like when people are unique, when people think different, when people think out of the box. So the moment I heard that, it was like, wow. And she's pretty young. You're just 24, right?
Yes.
Yes, and to do all the things that you're doing. Tell me about your motivation for that watch point.
First of all, I'm someone who loves excellence a lot. And then I love a lot of uniqueness. I always want it to always be a little bit different, if not at all, different completely from what every person would do. Yeah, not the... I don't like being local.
Wow.
Then I don't like being regular. I always want it to be completely different. Like what you don't expect.
Yeah.
Yes, like when you don't really expect it, I hit. That's it. So that's what motivates me to do what is out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about your company. It's Be Your Own Model, BIOM.
Yeah.
Yes, let's talk about how that started.
BIOM came to me when I left the university, actually. And I went seeking for jobs and I couldn't find one. Then I realized that in the course of looking for jobs, I met a lot of young Cameroonians who were into job seeking at the moment too. And then when I get to talk to a lot of people, because I wanted to make findings, like know why it's so difficult to get jobs in Cameroon, I mean, after leaving the university. So I met a lot of people who shared their experiences with me. And I realized that among the people I met, like 99% of them are extremely talented, extremely gifted, in a way that you could use that talent to fend for yourself, to create your own job, get a living out of it.
Become your own employer.
Yeah, become your own employer, your own boss. I'll put it that way. So I was motivated to start up something that would be like a platform for people who are talented, but who don't even believe in themselves. Because I realized that a lot of people are talented, but they don't know. Some who even know, they don't believe that if they kickstart, they were ever going to get to the top. So I wanted to create a platform where people could be able to express what they carry inside and then be able to make a life out of it. So that's how I came about with BIOM.
Be your own model.
Yeah.
So basically, like, you're
Believe in yourself.
you're becoming...
Yeah, give birth to the real you.
Yeah,
the person
the real
that God
you.
fashioned you to be. Yeah.
Okay, now, I want to talk about... I know that you're host of a TV show that's not yet on TV. It's the leading woman TV show. Tell me about that.
Okay, normally in Africa, women are stigmatized. And I think that women have a lot of potential, a lot to give out. So the Leading Woman TV show is just a platform where we get stories of women like you who are already exceeding well in their careers. And then we bring their stories, their challenges back to the young woman who is aspiring for leadership positions as well, but is still maybe pushed aside due to gender inequality and stuff like that. So it's a platform where we tell stories of women who have ventured into leadership positions and they have thrived. So we use their challenges to now encourage young girls who want to venture into leadership positions.
Well, I think that is going to be a very beautiful show when it finally gets to TV.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because those are the sort of things that warm my heart.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I know that you're also recently, I don't know, but I know that for the past 1 year or so, I see you're becoming a fashion designer.
Yeah.
So am I mistaken to say that it's recently?
No.
Or when did you start it?
It's not recent. Just when I look at BIOM, normally I want to touch every sphere of influence. So from fashion, designing, communication, education, and all of that. So the enterprise is kind of divided into segments. So we have a designing segment because we have people who are so talented in designing, So we have that part of biome. So that's what has been making me put out, the designs that you say, the recent, yes, because we are working on that department as well. We have a lot of people who are talented in that. So we can't just leave them out of the game. We know that probably is what God has blessed their hands with. So we want them to be able to also make it in that domain. So we have a designing department, which is what you've been seeing for the past 1 year.
Basically, you're working only with women. Is that what you're saying?
No, not only with women. I have a few men I work with, but mostly women.
But mostly women. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back from this musical break, we're going to find out more about what Carisma does.
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
Mr. Beatron France au 6. Jehovah, I just wanna give you all the praises. They call me Tamak. Wanna thank you for Alexia. C'est elle que j'adore. C'est elle que je veux. We started so young. Now the love is going strong. We started so young. Now it's going strong. This I love strong pass super my guy. This I love got the strongest bond. This I love strong pass super my guy. This I love got the strongest bond. They call me Tamak, Tamak, Mr. Tamak. I did for you with Mrs. Tamak. They call me Tamak, Tamak, Mr. Tamak. I did for you with Mrs. Tamak. They call me Tamak, Tamak, Mr. Tamak. Come down with Mr. and Mrs. Tamak. They call me Tamak, Tamak, Mr. Tamak. Mr. and Mrs. Tamak, yeah. Maravilla, would you maravilla? Maravilla, we don't disappoint, maravilla. With you maravilla, ça fait du bien. Maravilla, with you maravilla, ça fait du bien. So difficult to find the one. I define Alexis, the woman of my dream. She elle que je désire. Now she don't marry me. Toi que je veux, baby. Ça fait longtemps I've been searching for you. I wanna give God the thanks for giving me you. It hasn't been an easy road, but here we are today. We thank mommy and papa for doing it well. You sabi cook the chop I like for chop today. I choose soup, you sabi cook 'em. Bongo chobi, you sabi make 'em. Pack cocoa Bible, you sabi make 'em. One more will I look outside my chérie. Je t'aime, j'adore you. I love you, no one can explain. I tell, I love you. I really do care, my prince, yeah. You are the only one that makes my heart beat. With you, my life is complete. They call me Tamak, Tamak, Mr. Tamak. I did for you with Mrs. Tamak. They call me Tamak, Tamak, Mr. Tamak. I did for you with Mrs. Tamak. They call me Tamak, Tamak, Mr. Tamak. Come down to Mr. and Mrs. Tamak. They call me Tamak, Tamak, Mr. Tamak. Mr. and Mrs. Tamak, yeah. Maravilla, would you maravilla? Maravilla, we don't disappoint, maravilla. With you maravilla, ça fait du bien. Maravilla, with you maravilla, ça fait du bien. So difficult to find the one. Maravilla, ça fait du bien. Maravilla.
Wow, that was a very good one. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Be strong. Why be strong?
B stands for B, Bernard.
Oh, okay.
Trunk stands for be true and kind. That's a combination of be true and kind. Bernard is true and kind.
Where do you come from?
Well, my dad is from Southwest Bafor.
Okay.
And my mom is from Northwest Menchum.
Wow,
Yeba.
okay, because I ask this question because I hear a lot of there's a mixture, there's a blend of cultures in what you're singing. That's why I'm asking that question.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so tell me, when did you start singing?
I started singing very long. It's been very long that it's even annoying. That based on the achievements, from when I started, and based on the work I've put in, I'm not proud to, but like I say, le temps de Dieu, c'est le temps de Dieu.
Yes.
So I'll love to talk more of what I'm bringing forth.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm from far, that's certain, but
okay.
I love to talk about what I'm trying to.
So let us talk about what you're bringing forth then.
Yeah, right now I'm like you see, I'm from Living Legends.
Living Legends Empire.
Oui.
Yeah.
So right now we are working on, like you listen to Love Dance. Mm-hmm. We are one of just like it's a comeback for me.
Wow.
I've been out for like out of it for 3 years, so come back for me. After that, I'll be dropping like back to back, and I'm very proud. I have a very powerful crew.
Oh wow!
Yeah, very powerful crew.
And we know that they're all here in the hall. Please, can we clap for the Living Legend Empire? And it's not the first artist that we're having from the Living Legend Empire. So I want to say a shout out to
Nevish Klein, the master of Corona Dance.
Ah, okay. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay.
So like I was saying, we have a lot of projects coming in. So we are present out for major tours, interviews, putting songs into the medias, and there's a whole lot of projects. I'm ready to work with anybody, First of all, I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you. You needed to do that so that I could blush a bit.
No. First of all, when they said you're a pastor, come on, this is really hype. It's a hype, It's like upgrade. No, big up.
Well, thank you very much. And you started this song with Hallelujah, and I was looking like, is this guy going to do gospel now? So I was.
It's like thanking God for a lady that God knows it's difficult to have a woman in love and you get married to.
So everything is thanks to God. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
How do we find you on social media?
Yeah, it's Bitrong Fonso. Official, you can find me on Living Legends official Facebook. All this, the Bitrong Fonso, Living Legends Empire, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Yes, and we have that running already on the screen. And I want to thank you very much for coming on the show.
I want to say thanks.
Oh, thank you. See you some other time.
Thank you.
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
You're welcome back from that musical break, ladies and gentlemen. And if you are just joining us, you're still on Shine Africa. And we are at Somatel Hotel in BMC. And I am still in the company of Carisma Esther, my very pretty guest.
Thank you. You make me blush all the time.
Yes, so now I want us to talk. I'm going to come back about on the wash point, because that's what brought you here. For me, it's true you're doing a lot of things. And one of the things that you're doing is being a Facebook personality. I did this dress 5 years ago. Okay. And today I said, Carisma. Because I read one of your posts on Facebook sometime. It was like, anyone putting on a dress that's not African is not probably promoting Cameroon, it's not promoting Africa. And I was like, so what do I get? I was thinking, that's how I got this dress from 5 years ago. Okay. So that's how powerful what you do on social media can be.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what gives you that steam to stay that strong on social media?
Well, a lot of people follow me on social media. And a lot of people look up to me. I mean, I get to know that from the comments every now and then. People writing me to tell me, you inspire me. When you put this write-up up, I'm inspired to do something. I'm inspired to wake up from my bed. So I make sure that I am up to date as well with the inspiration so that I don't leave some people hanging. There might not be so many for the moment, but I think there are quite a number that follow me and they look up to me. So what I'm trying to do is not to fail them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Now we go back to my favorite project that you're doing, which is the Watch Point. Yeah. And it's like, okay, any man, I like to find myself between being a man and a woman. From my training, probably, I like to balance up everything in the society. Now you do a Watch Point. There are many boys who are looking for a job properly, and you just decide to give it to women, all women. Mm-hmm. What was your motivation?
Well, I think as a young girl, I've always thought that if you have the strength to do something, you do it. especially if it's going to help put food on your table. Now, in modern days where women are not supposed to be 100% dependent on men, you will bear with me that men nowadays will not want to marry women who are not doing anything at all.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
they always want someone who can bring something to the table as well. So I was looking at the African woman. To some point, they are very energetic. So I think that we have to be able to use your strength to do what you can do and get what you want. If it's the wash point, I've been able to wash a car before. I've washed my uncle's car before. I've washed my father's car before. And I realized that it didn't need extra strength like...
like people think.
Yeah, like people think.
Yeah.
Because they made it a man's thing. So I thought that maybe it's just because a man is more energetic and probably a woman will not be able to do that task. But when I tried and I realized that it was nothing too big, I was like, okay, if I can do this, then I shouldn't stay home because I don't have a job. So let me do this and be able to fend for myself. So that's why I decided to bring in just women, because I tried and it worked for me. We did an internship before opening the wash point for a month. And every other lady who came around was like, wow, we always thought that this was a man's thing. We don't have the energy to do this. But at the end of the day, we are able to do it. And when you get used to it, it becomes really very easy.
Very easy.
So that was why I wanted to add a touch of uniqueness to it. I could hire the men because every day they come to the car wash and they're like, we need a job. We really want to do this. We want to work for your car wash. But then let me give credit to the women and then make it a little bit unique out of the ordinary. So that's why I decided to work with just women. So you can
do another one if you want it to be...
For men.
For men or... Yeah. For men and women too.
For men and women too.
Why not?
Yes.
So how do the men take this?
Well, for a start, it was very challenging because everyone was like, it was discouraging at some point. People would look at the ladies working and be like, of all the jobs that exist, is this the least you could settle for? Why a car wash? It's a man's thing. It's a nasty job. It's an odd job. No. I think there is no job that is actually odd. If it is able to give you the satisfaction you want at the end of the day, then it's not odd.
And so do you have many men coming to wash their cars?
Yes, a majority of the people we have washing their cars are men.
That means you have some women who are coming?
Yes.
There are a lot of women and young girls who are watching at the moment. What would you like to tell them?
Well, if you have strength to do anything, do it. Don't wait for a man to give you money, clothe you, do your hair, put food on your table. No. If you have strength to do it, get up every morning, go after it, get it done, and then have the satisfaction at the end of the day and be able to take back the glory. Because at the end of the day, men will always take back the glory. But when you do it and everyone sees that you actually did this, you get
sometimes
the glory.
Even when the women do it, especially if they were married, the men still take the glory.
The men still take the glory. So it's about time women
we start taking our glory,
We start taking our glory.
Wow, okay, that's beautiful. You've been talking, and I know that there are some people in the hall, and they've been listening to you. They'll love to ask some questions, I guess. Okay. Oh, we have people already. A lot of people already.
Okay.
It's the audience question.
My name is Agbojut Eno. I'm also called Sir Eno III, a.k.a. JTX, from Living Legends Empire Technical Crew. Now, I'm also a painter by profession. But now I want to ask, Carisma, from the way you speak, you're not only cosmopolitan and dynamic, but you're also versatile. My question is, where do you see yourself in 2035?
Wow, this is beautiful. 2035.
Thank you very much for the question. And I see myself on top of the world. I don't know how high that is, but I see myself right there.
And what? Amen. Okay, now, are you in any relationship? Are you married or something?
If I was married, I'll have a ring on it.
I see.
Yeah. So I'm not married, but I'm also not searching.
Okay.
That's complicated.
It's clear.
Okay.
It's clear.
That's a little complicated now, but she's very clear. Now you've been on the hot seat. It's time you asked me a question. What would that be?
Okay. I'm a church girl.
Yes.
You know that for sure. And you're somebody that I look up to a lot. And I've been looking up to you as a pastor a lot. But recently I realized you're more into entertainment than the pastoral. What happened along the line? Is it that you weren't having the satisfaction you wanted from doing ministry? Or is it that you're getting the satisfaction you want from entertainment?
That's a question I get often, especially being a Cameroonian. Yeah, people ask that a lot. I think I'm satisfied doing all what God called me to do. As a pastor, I trained with the Presbyterian Church. I went to the Presbyterian Theological Seminary in Kumba. I graduated 2008. I was ordained 2011, and I worked with them for 6 years until 2014, when I was the pastor of SWA and chaplain of the university. Then, there are things that I cannot say on TV.
Okay.
Yeah, but we had issues.
Okay.
I had issues, and I left the church willingly.
Okay.
That's not because I was not getting the satisfaction, but it's because I thought things weren't going right.
Okay.
The way I thought a church was going to be at that particular time. I don't know about now. So when it comes to ministry, I'm not done with that yet.
Okay.
I needed time because I always wanted to do another TV show. This is not the first one.
Okay.
I did Better Live in Bamenda on Republican Television Network. So I always wanted to do another one. So when I had time, when I left the PCC, I had some time. I just entered this one. I was thinking, okay, perhaps we're going to solve the problem. Then I go back. The problem was not solved. So right now, I'm still listening to what God has in store for me when it comes to ministry. And it's going to be very soon.
Oh, I'm glad. Relieved. When it's ministry, you're not done yet. I'm relieved.
Amen. No, I'm not. I cannot be done.
Yeah.
I cannot be done.
Okay.
Once ordained, always ordained.
Always ordained.
Yes. Thank you very much. I'm off the hot seat. So right now, we are going to the dance slot, and of course, it's the favorite slot for me on the show. And you asked for us to do Mercy.
Chinwo.
Voila, on the regular.
On the regular.
Yes, please. Can we have a DJ on that beat?
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
You dey bless me on a regular, on a regular, on a regular. Yafo, yafo, you dey bless me on a regular, on a regular, on a regular. Yafo, yafo, on a regular. You dey do wetin man no fit. On a regular, you dey change my story. On a regular, I sleep and wake up now your grace. On a regular, so blessings they flow. Just not the view that's rejected. It's now a cornerstone. Now you they do a more. You they bless me on a regular.
Wow.
On a regular.
There was no way I could compete with you because you beat me hands down right from the beginning. And so we're going to find out how many marks you've made for yourself dancing. Was it a 5? No. Was it a 7? No. Was it a 9? No. Yes. That leaves us with a 10.
Thank you.
You're now going to sign on this calabash. And this is the last signature we're getting on our African calabash. So just get some space. You write Carisma and you sign on it. Wow, she did it just here. You have it there for verification. Okay, you're not going to go away. You don't come to Shine Africa and go back empty-handed. Okay. So we gave you your second best color, which is royal blue.
Thank you. Oh
Thank
my.
you too.
Sounds like a deal. I'll sleep well tonight.
Wow.
I got a new pillow. Thank you very much, Shine Africa.
Thank you.
Thank
you for being on Shine Africa. See you some other time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Shine, Africa, shine. Shine, Africa, shine.
Before we go, here is our watchword. It is a Cameroonian proverb which says, "The heart of the white man lies quiet like limpid water. The heart of the wise man lies quiet like limpid water." Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for being a part of Shine Africa, and we thank Sumato Hotel BMRC for hosting us here, and of course the Shine Africa crew. And I remain your host, Reverend Abongta Mirabel Siringwa. Until next time, it's a bye-bye from me to you. Bye-bye.
Yes, yo.